Alright everybody, Gandalf0987, I'm back. It's been a long time. I've got a whole ridiculous amount of pickups, so I'm not sure how long this video is going to run. Um, this t-shirt is something new. It's something I found at eBay, and it was shipped from China. It was only $6.99, free shipping. It took a little while to get here, but the shirt quality is nice. Um, it just feels like an iron-on print. So it probably will fade over time, but it'll probably take a while for it to fade. I really like the shirt, really cool. Metal Gear Solid is one of my favorite games, so just thought I'd show that off. I'm not really sure where to get started because I have so much to show you, but I'm going to try my best. Um, I'm going to go with these Game Boy games first. Um, at East Starland, I found Choplifter 2, and it's a good game. I always liked the Choplifter games ever since I played on Commodore, and this one's a really good one. That was like $7. Um, Also at East Starland, I found Earthworm Jim for the Game Boy. That was only $5, really cheap, really easy to find. As far as I'm concerned, I think it's a lot like the Genesis version. It may be a little bit different because I'm not real familiar with the 16-bit versions, but it seems like a really good game. Um, on eBay, I found for $4 shipped to me Mickey Speedway USA. Um, it seems like it's a fun game. It's developed by Rare, and as you know, Rare always makes quality games. So this is actually really fun. It plays similar to RC Pro Am for the Nintendo. Um, oh, also on East Starland, I got Broken Sword. This game was released for the PlayStation back in the day. It's basically an adventure game where you talk to people and try to solve a murder. It has like cartoonish graphics, and as far as the Game Boy version, it looks just like the PlayStation version, so it's really good quality. Um, Also found on eBay both these games in a lot. Pack Attack, which is mint like new. This also came with the manual and cartridge only pack in time. It has some discoloring a little bit from sun fading, I guess. This is actually a really fun game. I love anything Pac-Man. I didn't know that they made Pack in Time, so when I found out about this game, I kind of hunted it down. I got both these shipped to me for $11. Um, they're really fun. Pack Attack's a good game. I found a lot of 3 Game Boy Advance games. Namco Museum, great classics on that game. Frogger's Adventure, this is actually pretty fun. This is called Temple of the Frog. There's a bunch of these games that were made. And the reason I bought the lot of the 3 games was Super Monkey Ball Jr., which is basically just like the Monkey Ball games on the newer consoles, but like but for Game Boy, and it has really sharp 3D graphics, probably some of the best 3D graphics I've ever seen. The gameplay is nice and tight. It's a little hard because you don't use the analog stick because you use the Game Boy D-pad, but it's still pretty cool. I found this brand new at eBay. This is a Miss Pac-Man and Pac-Man World Combo cartridge. It's brand new and sealed, and I think I paid $9 for that. And I think I played these games a little bit, so I wanted to have the cartridge, and it was too good of a deal to have it new in the box like that, so I went ahead and got it. This one I got a while ago, but I don't think I showed it to you guys. Bram Stoker's Dracula for the NES. This game's okay. This cart is like new, mint condition, and I think I paid like $28 for it, so that's pretty good considering that this is a rare game and it definitely seems to be going up in value lately, that's for sure. I found Firefighter FD18 and it is complete with everything. This is a really cool game. I found it at a thrift store and I sold it off because the disc was scratched and I didn't have a box. This was complete for like 16 bucks. So really unique game. I think it's just great because there's really nothing else like it. Um, at East Starland, along with those Game Boy games, I picked up Castlevania Lords of Shadow Collection. Um, this is basically the original Lords of Shadow game. Something called Castlevania Lords of Shadow Mirror of Fate HD, which is a downloadable title, and also the downloadable content for Lords of Shadow, which is Reverie and Resurrection. Unfortunately, um, they are not on a disc. These are the game discs. It comes with some voucher codes, and so I was kind of bummed but I found out actually the voucher codes had not been used, so this was kind of like buying it brand new. So that was really good. Just be careful if you get this game that you should probably buy it new, because if not, the redeemable codes will probably be used and you won't be able to download the extra content. But I've always wanted to play. I wanted to play this for a while since I played the demo when it first came out. At Half Price Books, I found Driver San Francisco. Excellent, excellent game. I didn't pay that much for this. I sold it back in the day for some reason. I don't know why. This is such an excellent driving game. Reflections always does a great job with the driver games, and this one is just a whole lot of fun. On eBay, I found these are two separate games, but they're both related. Transformers War for Cybertron, which is the first Transformers games made by High Moon Studios. Um, this is complete, and then I also found on eBay Transformers Fall of Cybertron. It has a little cover on it, so it's kind of nice. Both are like new. I paid like $8 a piece for each of them. At half price. Actually, I found this at a thrift store, and I can't remember the name of the thrift store we were at, but this was like $1.50. It's Area 51 for the PlayStation. I was surprised how faithful this is to the arcade version. I played the arcade a lot back in the day, and this just looks just like it. And it actually supports the mouse controller, so you can use the PlayStation mouse to shoot people. I found Monsters Inc. Scream Team. This was $1 at Half Price Books in their bargain section. I never played it, but I like Monsters Inc. and I'm trying to find all the Disney games. So, speaking of that, on eBay I found My Disney's Kitchen. This is kind of uncommon and rare. It's pretty hard to find. It uses the mouse controller also, so that's a bonus. This is definitely developed for kids, but it's got Mickey and Minnie in it, and you can like um, find recipes and stuff, and you have like this kitchen and everything, and you can like put food together and recipes together and just basically cook and stuff. So it's kind of fun. So it's got 30 kid-friendly recipes in there, so it's kind of cool for kids. I got a lot of PS1 games, and um, let me see if this is the right lot. Yeah, this lot was only like, I think it was like 28 bucks altogether, but did ship it to me. Actually, I'm sorry, it was like 30 or $34 or something like that. But they're all uncommon games, and they're games I don't really see much. I got Lucky Luke. Unfortunately, this one's scratched. I couldn't get it to work. Tomorrow Never Dies, which isn't rare, but I didn't have it. Caesar's Palace, I didn't have it. Future Cop, excellent, excellent game. It's complete with everything. Really give this game a try if you ever see it out there, and try to pick it up because it is going up in value. Kind of rare. I don't know how rare this is, but Simpsons Wrestling, I've wanted it in my collection because I've heard about how bad it is, and it is super crappy. I played a little bit. It's very hard to play. I guess the only good thing about it is that it's got the voices from the TV show. So yeah, not much to say about that game. It's not that great. I've got World's Scariest Police Chases. This actually controls really well, and it's a really good driving game. They made this game based off a TV show that was popular at the time, where it showed scary police chases and things like that. It seems like it has good control, good gameplay, so it kind of reminds me of Driver or something like that. So that was a nice find. This is, I don't have it in my Psygnosis collection. This is Roscoe McQueen Firefighter. I think it's like a kiddie game. I don't know much about it, haven't really played it, but I was glad that this was in the lot. And this was basically another reason I bought the lot, the original Spider-Man. I want to get Spider-Man 1 and 2 for the PS1. This is a really good game. I rented this at least 3 or 4 times back in the old days. So, yeah, Neversoft developed it, the people who made Tony Hawk, and it's just a pretty good game. Motor Racer, I actually rented this. I remember renting this one actually back in the day, so I'd like to try this one out again. And finally, Wheel of Fortune, just a common game. I'm going to show you the rest of my PlayStation pickups. Keeping with the Disney theme, I found this, and I never see this. This is a collector's edition. It's got PlayStation 1 games, Lion King, Simba's Mighty Adventure, Disney Pixar's Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue, and Walt Disney Magical Racing Tour, which is some kind of a kart racing game. This has all 3 collector's editions. They're really excellent condition. they seem to go for a lot, and so I got all these together for 19.99, which is a really good price. I mean, East Starland takes this stuff for trade-in for high value, so I mean they sell Toy Story 2 for almost 18 bucks. So I don't know, it's kind of a cool little gem to have in my collection. Um, that's that. And I got another lot of PS1 games because it was basically an auction, and I had a feeling I should go ahead and pick it up because it's just really good stuff. The discs are all in great shape, so that was a plus. But they don't have manuals. Spyro Ripto's Rage, Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero, pretty crappy game. A lot of Mortal Kombat games. Mortal Kombat 4, I didn't have it. Street Fighter Alpha 3, never had it. Tekken 3, didn't have this. Crash 2, which is always nice to have another copy of because it's probably one of the best games for the system, along with Crash 3, Warped, excellent game. And Mortal Kombat Trilogy, but it doesn't have a case, the artwork or a manual. So I only paid 25 bucks for all those, so that was a really good deal. And then I found for $2 at half price Atlantis. I never see this game out and about anywhere. As you can see, I'm really into collecting PS1. It's really my main focus most of the time. I just love the system, and I want to have lots of games for it. This is Atlantis: The Lost Empire. I played a little bit, and it seems alright. This was $1 Scrabble. I just never see it around anywhere. I found this on eBay. This is Motor Tune Grand Prix. This was only $9, and it's a good deal considering it's really uncommon and hard to find these days. And it's an excellent, excellent racing game. Very, very good graphics. It's an early PS1 game, but it looks really sharp. I found this on eBay for $11. This is Wing Commander 3. I have a lot of memories of this game. I even played it on the PC. Excellent game. It's got actors in it like Mark Hamill and John Rhys Davies. It's got tons of video sequences. I have never been able to figure out the flight part of the game, but hopefully I will be able to. And then actually I went to half price not long ago and found Wing Commander 4, and I didn't have this one. So this is only $9. So I thought that was a good price. It's complete with everything. The discs are looking good. So another FMV game in the series. Really fun. And finally I found a big Xbox lot, which no one happened to be bidding on for whatever reason. Had a lot of kids games in it, but there were games that I wanted in my collection that I didn't even have. Most of them I didn't have. First off, the best one is Tom and Jerry War of the Whiskers. This one's rare and hard to find. It's a battling game, kind of like Super Smash Brothers, but the environments are more like Power Stone or something. It's got Spike, Butch, Monster Jerry, Lion, Duckling, Tyke, Robot Cat, Nibbles, Tom and Jerry, a bunch of characters, tons of different weapons. I think there's more than 75 different weapons. I had to buy the manual separately. I found it from a seller on eBay, but it's in decent condition. I used to have this game, and I must have sold it because I don't know what happened to it. I think I must have sold it, and I just remember Finding Nemo. This is actually a fun game for all ages, so I would recommend it. I got Lemony Snicket's Series of Misfortune and Events. I've never played the game. I have seen the movie. I got Shark Tale, which I've never owned or played, so that was cool. All these games are complete with their manual. Ratatouille, which I was really surprised. I did not know that this was on the Xbox original. I know it was on Xbox 360, but it comes with the manual, and it still has the little movie ticket voucher inside, so that's kind of fun. I think this was only a GameStop exclusive. It says EB Games GameStop exclusive, so I don't know. Might be uncommon. I don't know. I played the Xbox 360 game. I thought it was crappy, but it's nice to have that in my original collection. Tak Great Juju Challenge. I already have Tak 2 The Staff of Dreams, so this completes my Tak games for the Xbox. It's kind of a fun game, Tak is. Now this one I really like, and I played it around Halloween, Grabbed by the Ghoulies. It's really silly. I don't know how to explain it, except it's really funny and goofy, and I don't know. It's not exactly scary, but it's more like kiddie, childish scary. But it is a lot of fun to play, and it's tricky. It's got some weird controls. You use the right analog stick to punch and kick enemies. But if you like kind of silly, just quirky little games that have like a darker horror theme to them, you might like this. This is actually pretty neat. Developed by Rare. A lot of people didn't like this when it came out. They thought it'd be a lot better. I kind of enjoy the game, honestly. He sent me this, but it's just the case. No game. Halo 3. NASCAR Thunder 2002. I didn't have it. Got Starsky and Hutch, which I used to have, but I sold it. This I already have. And Oddworld I already had. NASCAR 6, I didn't have it. Total Team Control. Chronicles of Narnia, it's a common game, I already had it. I didn't have this. I have Full Spectrum Warrior 10 Hammers, but I didn't have the original. Pariah, which I've been wanting and I never just haven't picked up for whatever reason. It's not a costly game, I just never picked it up, so that was another reason I bought the lot. NASCAR Chase for the Cup 2005, I already had it. Shadow the Hedgehog, which is a really good game. What can I say? This is an excellent game. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2X. Didn't have it. Don't have any Tony Hawk games. This one's really interesting because it's really early. I think it was a launch game. And Tony Hawk 3 had not even come out yet. And they're like, well, we'll make a 2X version. And this is only on the Xbox, I believe, the 2X version. And finally, Hulk, which is a pretty solid game. I rented it when it came out back in the day. I hated the movie, the Ang Lee version. The Hulk by Ang Lee. I hated that movie. It's just crap. The game is pretty good. And finally, I got Samurai Warriors, and this was not in the part of the lot. This was separately. It's just an auction that I happened to win for $4. I just bought it because I didn't have it in my collection, and I used to have it, and I wanted to have it back in my collection. Now, the good news was it's like mint condition, shiny, so complete. Those are my game lot pickups, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't think I would ever get to making this video. I didn't think it would happen, but I'm glad it did. I have got all kinds of stuff lately, and sometimes I just forget to, or I just don't think about making videos. I really don't like to make long videos like this one. And actually, I'll be right back because there's one more thing I didn't show you guys. I got this guy right here, little Spyro plush. I actually won him for a good price on eBay, and these seem to go for high prices. He is really small. You can see there's my hand, and he's really tiny. In the picture, he looked bigger. I didn't look at the dimensions. He is a little bit used, but his wings are posable. They have little bendy wires in here you can move around. I like this one because it's not the Skylanders version. I don't care about the Skylanders Spyro. I like the original. This toy was made in 2005. So this is basically when Universal, was starting to make the games, but he still looks faithful to the original Spyro, which I really like, and I put him up there on my PlayStation shelf. So that was cool. Guys, thank you for watching. Hope you have a blessed day. And if I make another video, you'll see me next time. Bye.